Good morning, dear students. I am Shubha Tripathi and I am going to teach you moral science. Now, today, the first chapter of moral sciences is smoke signal, and this chapter teaches us that God is always with us. We all go through difficult times. During difficulties, we often complain that God does not listen to us. But the fact is that God is always with us. He guides us through our good and bad days. Now, the chapter is There was once a man who was shipwrecked and landed on an island. What does wreck means? Destroyed. There was once a man whose ship was destroyed and he landed on an island. Every day he prayed, asking God to send someone to save him. But to his disappointment, no one ever came. Months passed that this man learned how to survive on the island. During this time, he collected things from the island and stored them in a hut he had constructed. One day, after hunting for food and returning back to his hut, he saw that his hut was on fire along with everything else he owned. All the possessions means things, were going up in smoke. The only thing he was left with was his clothes on his back. He was shocked to see the fire. He felt angry. In his fury means extreme anger, he began cursing God. In his fury means extreme anger. He began cursing God and started shouting, God, how could you let this happen to me? I have been praying everything for months and now everything is on fire. How could you do this to me? Later, the man was on his knees and crying when he suddenly saw a ship coming in his direction. The ship came closer to the island and saved the man. The man asked the captain of the ship, How were you able to find me? The captain replied, We were voyaging across the ocean when we noticed smoke going up from the island. We decided to check out and how we found you. The man felt sorry for cursing God. He realized that everything happens for the good and God is always with us. Now the story tells that God loves us and is always with us. During our hard time, we started complaining that God is not paying attention to us. But the fact is that God never takes his eyes off us. God has plans for each one of us. We should trust his plans and see the God in them. So we should trust in God and see the good in things happening to you. Thank you.